Title: I don't know how to say goodbye to her. I've been trying to put this into words, but nothing feels right. My mom was my rock. She was the person who always seemed to have the answers, the one I'd call when life got too hard, or even when I just needed a recipe or a reminder to go easy on myself. She was strong in a way I can't even explain. Widowed young, she raised me and my sister on her own, working long hours and still somehow making it to every school play, every game, every milestone. She was the strongest person I knew. About a year ago, she started having back pain. She brushed it off as age, even laughed it off at first, but it got worse. Then came the hospital visits, the scans, the waiting for results. That's when we got the diagnosis, stage 4 lung cancer. It was everywhere, and they said there wasn't much they could do. It felt like the ground had been ripped out from under us. Over the next months, I watched her, the woman who never seemed to let anything break her, start to fade. She was in and out of the hospital, and each time she came back, she looked a little smaller, a little more tired. But still, she'd put on a brave face, reassuring me, "I'm okay, honey. Don't worry about me." She didn't want us to see how much pain she was in, even though we all knew. Her last week was spent in hospice. My sister and I took turns sitting by her bed, reading to her, talking about memories, even if she wasn't fully there. It was like she was still holding on, like she was waiting for us to be okay with it. On her last night, I sat with her alone, held her hand, and whispered that it was okay to go, that we'd be all right. And just like that, she was gone. The funeral was last week, but it doesn't feel real. I keep reaching for my phone to call her, to tell her about some stupid little thing in my day, only to remember she's not there. Her things are still in her house, her clothes in the closet, her favorite coffee cup sitting by the sink. I can't bring myself to touch any of it. I don't know how to do this, how to live in a world where she isn't here. She was my mom, my guide, my friend, and I feel completely lost without her. I know they say time will make it easier, but right now, it feels impossible.